Commander, I'm hearing chatter you're brokering a treaty between the Krogan and the Turians.
If I get Krogan boots on Palaven, the Turians promise me their support.
And how does Cerberus get involved?
That's a good question.
I don't know. The elusive man is up to something.
Then keep them at bay. I can't overstate what a victory this treaty would be for the Alliance. We'll need all the help we can get.
How's the Prothean device coming?
Alliance R&D has officially begun construction. The team has dubbed it Project Crucible. We're throwing everybody who knows how to hold a hammer at it. This is going to be the most ambitious undertaking in human history.
Will we get it done?
I'm not saying it won't be a challenge, but our researchers tell me the designs are elegant, massive in scope, but strangely simple.
Yeah, I don't. That doesn't
We
mean
can do
anything
this,
to me.
Shepard. You can do this. Never doubt that.
No, sir.
Good. Hack it out.
I didn't even realize Hackett was working with the Crucible, although I guess it makes sense that the 5th Fleet would be protecting it. Fuck, it sure is big, that's for sure. But look at it, look at how much is already done. Like, that alone is pretty impressive. Like, this war started last week, and we're already this close to being done with it? I mean, come on, really?
You have the female, Rex. A cure for the rest of your people can come later.
That wasn't the deal.
But Palaven needs your reinforcements now. We can't delay.
Unless every Krogan gets the cure, there's no alliance.
Morden, how long will it take to finish a cure?
Need to synthesize base antigen from female. Also requires healthy male Krogan tissue. We'll need a sample.
Rex?
You're looking at it.
Acceptable. We'll need you to remain aboard Normandy for procedure.
Let's hope the food's gotten better.
Formulating a cure that works for every Krogan sounds like a tall order.
He's the one who modified it.
Can you do it?
Of course. Similar to Genophage modification project. Working against own alterations this time. Not as simple as garbage DNA blocking attachment sites. We'll need to counteract shutdown of redundant nervous system, adjust neurotransmitter levels.
Got it.
We'll create cure, Shepard. Don't need to worry.
Then get started, Morden, and make it quick.
Always do. We'll be in medbay if you'd like to speak more. Eve requires tests.
Eve.
Eve?
Female's real name unknown. Normandy a human vessel. Human mythology seemed appropriate under circumstances. Suggest speaking with her. New perspective. Surprising in Krogan.
I might do that.
Now, is there anything else?
There's a small matter concerning a ship we've lost contact with.
What happened?
I'd rather discuss it in private.
Turian problems can't even come close to what I've got.
What is it?
Some of my men went missing. The rest of it we can discuss somewhere else.
I like their
Find you
mutual
both in the war
disdain.
room. Just be ready to talk.
Oh, that's great. Love you guys, I really do. You guys are the best. Alright. So on the Alliance, 6th Fleet updated. Okay, the 7th Fleet got fucked up. Okay, cool, good to know. Oh, there's more Alliance stuff. The 103rd. Took a beating. Pretty cool. In 7 Spec Ops. Got Solarian STG operatives. Cool. Oh, there's Project Phoenix defectors. Awesome. From that news report thing. That finally turned up. Solarian. Some STG boys and the Kirahi himself. Awesome. Is dressed from economic support. Places got overran and got fucked up. Awesome. Good to know. Oh my god. Look at how many fucking codex entries there are. Oh my god, there's so much. Priority to Chunka. That shouldn't be available yet, shouldn't it? There should be more stuff you have to do beforehand. Right? I also leveled again, so I actually have points to put in stuff now. I think we're gonna do fitness. Yeah, I think I'm gonna run fitness. Just to round that out, and then I could start actually putting it into proper powers instead of just having to do other shit. Okay. Priority to Chunka. Eve, and the cure. Continue to assist. Okay. So I was right. There's other stuff we gotta do before we can actually activate Tachanka. So let's... The Primarch needed something?
You said one of your ships had gone missing.
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
You sure you're not gonna tell me anything about this?
Your men that crashed on Tachanka, how many are there?
A platoon.
You said their mission was a matter of galactic peace. Why?
I'm sorry, Commander. As I said, it's highly classified.
Look, if you want me to put my ass on the line, I need answers.
I can't tell you. Please understand. The commander is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus. He'll be your contact.
Victus?
My son. I needed someone I could trust completely.
Interesting.
The Solarian Dalatrass worries about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that relentless.
How did it turn out?
The Krogan started using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The Genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
He makes a good point.
Reaching out to the Krogan for help must be difficult for you.
We can't allow the mistakes of our past to cloud the future. Your race and mine were once enemies. The first contact war, as you call it. I was there, dodging shells fired by your navy. But look at us now, standing in a ship of Turian human design, working together.
That's a very good point, Victus.
That's all.
That's a very, very
course,
good
Commander.
point.
Hell of a show down there on Sirkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard.
Not exactly, because you weren't right
Me
there with
pulling
me,
your
which
ass
is
out of the
unfortunate.
fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Uh-huh. You said one of your squads is missing.
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in
Really?
the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Aralac Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
Interesting. I guess I haven't talked to you at all.
How could there be trouble with the Rachni?
Oh, I did.
They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling.
I don't think you actually were there.
It may not be Rachni, but maybe it is. Could be another invasion. If they're crawling out from under some rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop.
Was Rex there? I think I took Ashley and Liara on that mission. But, I mean, he was around when that happened.
What will you do after the Genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and
Does
Solarians.
inspire confidence.
I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be
That
different.
does. Okay, cool. Awesome.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time. But war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
Well, that inspires some confidence, like I said.
What's the situation back on
It's a good thing I didn't kill you.
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
Back on Sirkesh, it looked like the female Krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more.
I know, women, am I right?
No offense.
Believe it or not, we sometimes have good ideas, Rex. You should try listening.
Yeah, but our women have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
That's it for now, Rex.
I'd hate to
Let's
see,
get back to work.
what a female Krogan could do in a
Anytime.
fight.
And Shepard, I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but it's progress. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
I guess you're right. It's a shame. I'd like to knock some heads. Oh, there's some Krogan here now as well, on top of the Turians. I know that the Turians aren't sending this to the Krogan. Krogan also aren't saluting me.
You think the Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better?
Nah, they were solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well have been throwing rocks.
I mean, they're still human.
Commander, we've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map.
Thank you. Oh, there's a lot there. Okay, cool. Phoenix Project. Miss Allers' report was surprisingly successful, even among non-human audiences. Okay, cool. ANN. Ranathanopsis. Really? So if you don't remember Rana was that it was the woman from Saren's base on Vermeer, the one that we told to go, and then we met up with her again on that Blue Sun's base where we got Grunt from, and we let her live again. And apparently that was a mistake. Hey, Farron. Oh, right, Farron was, the Drell. I was thinking of Pharaohs. My bad. Okay. Javik. Okay, cool. Major Kirihei. It's good to see you, yes. Lucas Ford. Okay, Lieutenant Williams. Accepted Union's FR, I'm a Spectre. Huh. Okay, I do want to see... Not this one. Hey... Well, it seems that he's already there. That kind of... It's one of the things I was talking about. Non-crew specialists. Add Kasumi. So now we have the both of them. It says plates are itching due to lack of action. Current status, recovering tech from various targets. Okay, so I can't even add her in yet because she's not available at all. I'm guessing? We'll try and bring her on the next mission. I don't think I got anything else worth noting. I already checked that. I don't think we really want to talk to everybody right now. Let's talk to Eve. I don't want to get bogged down in a crew chat just yet. We'll have a session right before the final mission of this arc where we'll do a crew chat and a massive walk around and all that good shit. Go back to the Citadel.
Aware Krogan females find scars attractive. Garrus loyal, reasonably intelligent, bit aggressive, almost like Krogan.
For the third time, Doctor, I'm not interested.
Ah, Shepard. We were just...
Are you okay?
I'm fine, Rex. You can relax.
Can't be too careful, or put any faith in Solarian doctors.
Hey now.
This one is different.
This one's with me.
Is he? What's that?
Simple blood test.
What kind?
Kind that ends the genophage. Shepard, please. Distraction's counterproductive, also affecting comfort of patient.
He was your inside source, Rex. You can trust him.
Solarians have minds like a maze. You never know when they're leading you into a trap.
Trap? Eve's release my doing. Would never have known about her if not for me.
That was then. But she's out now. And if she gets hurt, I'll feel it.
Understand, but my patient, my responsibility. Her welfare a priority. Will not allow her to be compromised by anyone.
You got a quad, Doctor. Keep her safe. Our females have endured enough.
Don't forget, still need your tissue sample.
I'll be back.
I don't think he likes needles.
Common phobia. Fear of needles.
Or Solarian doctors.
Now have work to do. Prefer females of the species. Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self think. Simulate conversation to promote new ideas. Maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Oh, apologies. Medical details causing emotional distress. I hadn't considered effect on patient.
No, it just means I can't sleep.
Doing my best to keep you alive. Will avoid sensitive subjects.
Thank you for saving my life, Commander. I didn't think the Krogan had any allies left in the galaxy.
We owe a lot to you, even if most people have forgotten that.
They can be forgiven. Our actions have hardly inspired friendship.
Part of being friends is knowing each other's name. I feel bad that I don't know yours.
I surrendered it the day I became a shaman of the female clan. I belong to my sisters now. But perhaps one day, when this is over, you can know it.
I hope so. Let's just work counterclockwise.
How'd you get involved in Malin's experiments?
The other females and I volunteered. We heard Malin was trying to cure the genophage for Clan Weirlock.
Aren't they a rival clan?
Rivalries are the invention of the males. Under their rule, Tachanka has laid in ruins for over 1,000 years. It's time females took back our place in society and resurrected our future. Malin was our best hope.
I found Malin's lab. It looked like a dungeon. His experiments were brutal.
We learned that too late. He meant well, but his methods grew more barbaric as he went. We finally escaped into the rubble. Eventually, a Solarian team found us. They saved our lives. We were so sick.
I'm sorry none of the other females survived.
I know. The youngest one, Kern, was the last to go. But she knew she would enter the void free of this curse, and then smile when she looked down upon the children of Tachanka. Her spirit will be the midwife to my firstborn.
I didn't realize Krogan were so spiritual.
Would you go to Malin again?
Absolutely. It only takes one candle to light a fire, and then the darkness is no more.
That's really spiritual. Holy shit.
I didn't realize the Krogan had female shamans.
Wisdom comes from pain, and the genophage has made us very wise. Rather than surrender to despair, a few of us chose to preserve the ancient ways. We safeguard our culture, our knowledge, our secrets. So when our children live again, the Krogan will flourish.
How were you initiated?
You're locked in a cave for 7 days with just enough food to last. On the 8th, you'll starve.
What does that prove?
Your resolve. Every acolyte is given a chance. You either claw your way out through the rock with your bare hands, or you die.
That's a brutal initiation.
But an illuminating one. You learn to appreciate the light by living in the dark.
How did you make it out alive?
I started digging the wrong way. I was in complete darkness. Nothing other than my own heartbeat to sustain me.
What happened?
I found this.
You're actually going to show me what it is?
A simple crystal, but it became my chisel. Take it as a reminder, Commander. In the darkest hour, there is always a way out.
Honored, I suppose, even though you won't show me what the crystal actually looks like.
What do you think of Rex?
When he's not trying to sire half of Tuchanka, he's the best thing that's happened to the Krogan. But I won't tell him that. His head's big enough already. Literally.
He's turned into a strong leader.
I know in his heart Rex wants what's best for us. Though not all the other clans see it that way.
Why would the other clans give Rex trouble? You'd think they'd want a better future.
It's not in the nature of our males to cooperate. They've evolved to be selfish. Their only concern is survival. Rex is different. He's a mutant. And that you can...
I'm sure I've told him before.
Do you think Rex will want revenge for the genophage?
Some clans will expect it, but I hope Rex resists. He understands the cycle of violence must end if Krogan are ever to have a voice in galactic politics. Still, he's just one Krogan. If enough clans demand it, he may not be able to stop them.
That's concerning.
If you don't mind me asking, what's it been like living with the genophage?
I knew sisters who couldn't bear the shame of being infertile. They would wander off into the wastelands, hoping a thresher maw would kill them and end their torment.
Did the thought ever cross your mind?
Yes. After my first stillborn.
Man, these conversations are really fucking dark.
What kept you from ending your own life?
When my child didn't draw breath, that's when my life truly began. The genophage
I'm gonna have to cut
forces us
that.
to live on hope alone. There is nothing else. There is no reason to exist other than the hope that the next day will bring change. And if it doesn't, there is always a next.
Damn. Never thought I'd
What do
be
you think
learning
will
so much
change after
philosophy
genophage
from a
is cured?
Krogan.
Our species will find its balance again. Females will help shape the future, like in the ancient days, before we were just pawns of power-hungry males.
Most seem hell-bent on shooting anything that looks at them wrong.
What else is there for them to do? Because of the genophage, they've become wandering killers, seeking targets to justify their existence, excuses to earn them honor.
How has Morden been treating you?
Better than Krogan males do. He's not like a typical Solarian.
No. Organ redundancy results in new period before metaphase. Can't alter that. Damage to telomeres, premature aging.
He does that.
But I sense pain in him too. He told me about his work on the genophage. I should consider him an enemy. Yet I think seeing my sisters and I changed something in him.
Sorry, Borgia offspring have an allergy to dairy and...
Well, it wasn't his ear.
Well, it's been good talking with you, question mark? It's interesting seeing,
Thanks for talking to me.
talking to Krogan females.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
It's a different
I'm
perspective.
glad to see humans treat their women with respect. Your people have placed a lot of responsibility on you.
No more than your people have put on you.
Then maybe we can show the men how it's done.
Hoorah.
Deal.
There's a lot to learn from Krogan females. I think they're a very interesting subject. I think Krogan are very interesting in general.
Shepard, blood work complete. Indicates significant stress on Eve's system.
I would be stressed too
Megan's
if I was the
thorough.
last.
Fortunately detailed as well. Have used notes to improve her condition.
I would definitely feel stressed too, knowing that I was the last hope of my entire race. So I don't really blame her too
Have
much.
you determined why she's immune?
Genophage targeted hormone production during pregnancy. Modification project used same modality. Her immunity, totally different. Targeted glands now obsolete, like human appendix. Other glands mutated to produce proper hormones, enable viable birth.
Interesting.
Also explains her weakness. Gland substitution imperfect. Health trouble.
You think you can make this work for all Krogan?
Yes. We'll use Eve's tissue to produce mutagen, alter gland function across entire species. Must improve mutagen as well, tune hormone production, long-term illness for all Krogan otherwise.
So we did the right thing by saving the data?
Indeed. Would be much harder to treat Eve without it. Maybe impossible.
And all those experiments we saw back on Tachanka?
Monstrous, repulsive, but now with purpose. Victims didn't die for nothing.
So the end justifies the means.
Not my means.
But you're using the data, encouraging more experiments like Malin's.
Encouragement irrelevant. Will always be scientists willing to perform unethical tests. Can't change
He's not
that.
wrong.
But can help Eve. Can cure genophage. Won't ignore data vital to her survival because of unethical
He's
origins.
got a good point. Unfortunately, he has a decent point. I was gonna say something. Yeah, if you actually delete Malin's data, spoiler, Eve dies. Yeah.
How's she doing?
No fever currently. Heart rate elevated. Likely stress. Eating appropriately. Could use another blanket. Something
I have
soft.
something in my cabin.
Prefer to let her recover fully before synthesizing cure. My medical recommendation.
My people don't have time for that.
Her opinion, somewhat different.
You care about her.
My patient. My responsibility. Found her at STG base. 3 doctors injured trying to restrain her. Undid arm restraints. Didn't resist when she grabbed me. Promised to help her. She said, please.
That's kind of touching.
You always defended your genophage work. What changed your mind?
Never change mind. Genophage proper decision at time. New circumstances necessitate course correction.
Those circumstances being...
The Reapers.
Reaper invasion. Turians doomed without Krogan support. Krogan need unified threat. Outlet for aggression. Cooperative symbiosis.
Nothing else. No personal...
Sure there is.
Getting old, Shepard. Not many years left. But still best candidate for project. Few Solarian scientists interested in genophage. None with my expertise. Had to be me.
Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Possibly. Stakes too high for inexperience. But not about them. My work. My job to put it right. To prove I can.
That brings me an interesting question. How old is Morden? Because Solarians usually only live until about their 40s.
Nice talking
They have a
with you,
really short
Morden.
lifespan.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to be back.
You planning to stick around when this is over?
Until Reaper's dealt with at least. Then, not sure. Have made impact on Galaxy. Genophage modification, genophage cure, work against collectors, decisions, mistakes. Might go somewhere sunny, sit on beach, look at ocean, collect seashells.
You go crazy inside an hour.
Might run tests on the
That
seashells.
sounds nice.